It's time once again for that wonderful segment of shitty listeners out there that leave us all sorts of comments that we call it comments from trolls, but it's more like just shitty comments we put out there just to laugh at. Because, I mean, you took time out of your day to send like this to us, and we're using it to make stuff to make fun of you about. I know I haven't had any drinks tonight. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's been a bad day.
Okay, so you guys weren't privy to this one, but there was a video that I made this last week where it was about Rick Wiles' True News program that he has.
Mm-hmm.
He made a video, and it was on Right Wing Watch. You can go find it out there, or you can check out my video, and it's linked in there as well. But it was about Rick Wiles talking about how Christine Blasey Ford,
Dr. Ford, yeah.
She was a... what the fuck did he call her? It was a mind control, like, I have to go out there and find the exact verbiage for it out there, because I can't believe that this is something that they believed.
I've heard some crazy shit about her.
There's been lots of it floating around. Yeah.
She's tied to the CIA. She's not.
Yeah.
That she was paid. She wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
That she, what was it? It was, like it totally happened to her, but she was mind controlled into believing it was Kavanaugh. Like, it's crazy.
Okay, yeah, it thinks that Dr. Ford was a CIA hypno assassin.
Yeah,
as a character assassin.
He doesn't know what he doesn't know what an assassin is. Okay.
Oh, he used it as assassinating his character, you know.
A character assassin?
He came out later on,
well,
and we're not doing that one this week.
Yeah, then she wasn't very effective.
Do you know what he said that the trigger word for the Manchurian Candidate was that caused this to happen?
What?
You remember how the media was making a big deal of the word lodestar a few weeks ago?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
When you look...
Shut the fuck up, Pen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Allegedly.
Yeah. So he used the word lodestar in that thing that came out to the newspaper. Meanwhile, Christine Blasey, Dr. Blasey Ford, sent that a couple of months ago, you know, prior to that fucking letter to the editor coming out. You know?
Yeah, she was trying to get this. She just didn't know how to do it, because us regular folk don't know how to get in touch with leadership.
Yeah, because we have a ruling class, and that's bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the comments from trolls here. Someone says, Liam G is the guy's name. Liam_G says, I like Rick. Come on, leave him alone. No, he makes stupid fucking claims like that. I'm going to hand him his ass as much as I possibly can. He says, the popel, as he wrote it here, are brainwashed. Ford is a liar. She can't remember 2 weeks ago, let alone 36 years ago. I watched the whole thing where she was talking in front of Congress, and she remembered a lot of detail about the trauma that happened to her. She didn't remember exactly how she got there and how she got home. That's to be expected from a trauma survivor.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
She actually explained it.
Liar? Are you calling me a liar? Commenter.
Quit strawmanning. You're strawmanning me there, Felicia.
No,
Anyway,
let me if I'm addressing your actual point. So I don't remember whose house I was raped at. I don't remember the last name, and I dated him for a while. I don't remember his last name, and I don't remember how I got home, but I do remember sitting in my bed. And I didn't even have a single beer. I didn't have a single alcoholic beverage. I remember sitting in my bed getting really upset. And then another guy that I'd been dating, casually, like there was no sex. It was just, teenage dating. Like I'd been on a date with him.
Let's go hang out. That kind of thing.
Yeah. We went to dinner once. He was going by in his wheelchair. Because he was in a wheelchair. Oh! Imagine that, I dated a guy in a wheelchair. No, anyway, he was going by, saw me. He said
quit virtue signaling there, Felicia.
And he noticed that I wasn't okay. And I went out on my front porch and talked to him and told him what happened. And I'm pretty sure he was the only one I ever told until this podcast.
Recently,
So,
yeah.
So he continues on, not to cut you off or anything, but he
no, I'm
says
just saying,
that
call me a liar. Call me a liar.
her witnesses refuted her claims under oath. These 4 people.
No,
No,
they
they were not
No,
under
they didn't.
oath.
No, they didn't. What they said is they don't remember the specific event. And her friend said she believes her.
And,
Mhm.
you know, Mark Judge is not going to come out and actually
Admit to being a rapist.
admit to
piece
any of this
shit?
stuff. You know, it's funny how the FBI report was withheld from the public with this whole thing. And when they came out and they said the GOP on the Judiciary Committee came out and said blah 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 about Kavanaugh and the FBI report, and the Democrats, without saying what was actually in the report, said you need to edit your tweet because that's untruth, that's false information that you're putting out there to the world. So there was some shit in there none of us will ever get to see, maybe
No.
never.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to this bullshit what the guy said here. I hope you accused of rape by a random and do 10 years, bitch. That's the funny thing, buddy. I would hope that I get 10 years for raping somebody. I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to rape anybody.
Mhm.
Because there's this thing called, I don't know, we've talked about it on multiple episodes on the show, called consent. Unless you're receiving it emphatically without them being clouded by any kind of memory possibly altering stuff like alcohol, you're not going to get consent out of somebody. And it's not that fucking hard. Do you want the tea? Yes, I want the tea. God damn it. It's not that fucking hard, people. And let's see, what else does he say? America is the laughingstock of the world. Yeah, because assholes like you voted in President Trump.
Yeah.
Look at the idiot protesters. We have no other recourse. We're not in control of anything right now.
There's nothing we can do.
And see, and he goes,
Have a
he
collective
takes it
action.
on a
Message
weird
me.
fucking sidetrack here where he said, while Israel takes millions of dollars a day to murder innocent people in the Middle East, here's the thing we agree with you on. We don't like their treatment of Palestine.
No,
No,
we don't.
not
We're
at all.
actually
Weird.
pretty
How about that?
Israel.
Yeah. You're fucking divided by idiots like Soros. He wants to see you burn so he can feel like God. He wants to see me burn. He's old as shit.
He's old as
Look,
shit.
I
don't
received
know
my last
George
3
Soros.
paychecks
Yeah.
from Soros, so
Yeah,
He's late
no,
on his
we
recent
terminated
ones,
that. He forgot to pay us. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're done. Sorry.
Yeah. And so
Soros
that's,
has been a shit payer on our shit. So
Yeah.
you know,
and then he wrote later on, he said, tell truth, idiot. The same guy. Like tell the truth? I mean, okay, so yeah, English is not your best language there, buddy. Idiot may be your best language. And then we have another person that says, on our Kinham video where we were talking about the August numbers this past year, Craig Fetter says, I'm not sure why you focus on attendance numbers, because that's the only metric that we have to go
That is
off of there.
that is the only
Yeah.
metric, and because
That's all that really does matter when you're talking about
yeah, it's,
how
he
much money they're
stole
making.
a bunch of money from taxpayers.
yeah, on the promise that there would be high attendance numbers.
Yeah,
And so he's
and economic input from it.
Here's
Yeah.
his right hook from that left jab that he gave us there, where he's like, the angels in heaven, angels is apostrophe there. God damn
Uh-huh.
you. And
Yeah,
it's
it's not
it's
an
capitalized
ownership.
too. So he said, the angels in heaven celebrate when one lost soul comes to faith in Jesus Christ. Great. I'm happy
Good-
for you that
good
the
for-
angels cheer.
Good for them.
When
And then he
you-
continues. He says, I have visited the ark. It is, and in all caps here, life-changing. So this week,
Sure.
I am going to start a GoFundMe for the Utah Outcasts to go to the Ark experience. So
Okay.
I'll probably get $20.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I mean, if that's the kind of thing that got funded, I would go.
I would
Yeah.
go. Let's see, and this is his little denouement here. He's like, I
Mhm.
bet your vulgar mouth sideshow would really love to be transformed by the power of the Holy Spirit. She just doesn't know it. My spirit is a female?
I'm pretty sure
Let-
he's referring to me.
Uh,
Maybe.
And
I bet you're YOU apostrophe RE. So I bet you are vulgar mouth sideshow. God damn, Kyle. Quit eating them beans, man. Would really love to be transformed by the power of the Holy Spirit.
I would love to be
transformed. Transformed
Craig.
into what?
Craig. What makes you think we haven't tried in the past to have our spirit transformed by the Holy Spirit? What makes you think all of us weren't trying to be good Christians at one time? Just because we're atheists now, we're just angry at God and angry at religion? No. We honestly tried your guys' way of doing things, the bullshit that you spouted on. We tried. Some of us prayed emphatically to be changed by the Spirit of God and Jesus to come into our lives and everything.
To help me, to save me from abuse.
Didn't fucking happen.
It didn't happen. I was a good Christian girl. I was good. I prayed.
And you still
I wasn't gonna
had
have
shit
sex till
happen
I
to
was
you.
married. I was a good girl.
So, Craig, go fuck yourself, man. Some of us actually tried to have it your way. And since it didn't work out, we're having it our way. And we're letting other people know that it's just fine to not have it the Christian way.